നമസ്കാരം. ഷാഡോ ലേണിംഗ് സൊല്യൂഷൻസിലേക്ക് ഏവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. സഹകരണ ബാങ്ക് പരീക്ഷകൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി സീരിയസ് ആയി പഠിക്കുന്നവരെ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചുകൊണ്ടുള്ള ഒരു ചാനലാണിത്. ഈ വീഡിയോകൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉപയോഗപ്രദമാകുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. നിങ്ങളുടെ അഭിപ്രായങ്ങളും നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങളും താഴെ കമന്റ് ബോക്സിൽ രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുക. കൂടാതെ സഹകരണ ബാങ്ക് പരീക്ഷകളുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് സ്റ്റഡി മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് ആവശ്യമുള്ളവർ താഴെ കാണുന്ന നമ്പറിൽ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. സഹകരണ ബാങ്കുകളിലേക്കുള്ള CSEB നടത്തിയ സെക്രട്ടറി പോസ്റ്റിലേക്കുള്ള ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പേപ്പറാണിത്. 2023 ഒക്ടോബർ 8-നാണ് CSEB ഈ എക്സാം നടത്തിയത്. ചെയർമാൻ ഓഫ് CAPE ഈസ് ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റർ, ഗവർണർ ഓഫ് കേരള, മിനിസ്റ്റർ ഫോർ ഹയർ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ, ചീഫ് സെക്രട്ടറി. കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻ എ, ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റർ. വ്യാസ സ്റ്റോഴ്സ് ആർ റൺ ബൈ SCST ഫെഡ്, കൺസ്യൂമർ ഫെഡ്, മത്സ്യ ഫെഡ്, മാർക്കറ്റ് ഫെഡ്. കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻ സി, മത്സ്യ ഫെഡ്. In educational cooperative societies, ordinary membership is given to dash and dash. Unemployed graduates and postgraduate. Unemployed postgraduates only. Employed graduates only. Unemployed undergraduates and graduates only. Correct answer option A, unemployed graduates and postgraduates. National Rural Credit Stabilization Fund is maintained by RBI, NABARD, NCDC, NDDB. Correct answer option B, NABARD. Cess fund is created by imposing additional dash on mill-made clothes, commission, income tax, excise duty, service tax. Correct answer option C, excise duty. Regulated markets were established in India on the recommendation of McLagan Committee, Khusru Committee, Gorwala Committee, Royal Commission on Agriculture. Correct answer option D, Royal Commission on Agriculture. The societies organized by Schulz Delitzsch provided loans to skilled laborers, skilled agriculturists, government farmers, big artisans. ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ക്യാൻസൽഡ് ആണ്. വിച്ച് കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് കോൺഗ്രസ് ഗവ് ഷേപ്പ് ടു ദ ICA? പാരീസ് കോൺഗ്രസ്, ലണ്ടൻ കോൺഗ്രസ്, മാഞ്ചസ്റ്റർ കോൺഗ്രസ്, റോക്ക്ഡെയിൽ കോൺഗ്രസ്. കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി, ലണ്ടൻ കോൺഗ്രസ്. വിത്തൗട്ട് ബൗണ്ടറീസ് ഫണ്ട് ഈസ് കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ടഡ് ഇൻ ഇംഗ്ലണ്ട്, USA, ഡെൻമാർക്ക്, സ്വീഡൻ. കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി, സ്വീഡൻ. Owen did not invent cooperation, but he was the inspiration behind the cooperative movement. Whose statement is this? H. Calvert, Gandhiji, C.R. Faye, Nehru. Correct answer option C, C.R. Faye. In which country the cooperative law is not yet enunciated? Denmark, USA, Britain, India. Correct answer option A, Denmark. All the children in the kibbutz are brought up and educated at the cost of parents, guardians, government, kibbutz. Correct answer option D, kibbutz. The agriculture, forestry and fishery cooperatives in Japan established dash for conducting foreign trade. Unicoop, UNESCO, Eurocoop, Copac. Correct answer option A, Unicoop. Father of Irish cooperative movement, Nicholson, Horace Plunkett, Robert Owen, Luzzatti. Correct answer option B, Horace Plunkett. The outstanding personality of France cooperative movement, Muhlenberg, Schulz, Charles Fourier, William King. Correct answer option C, Charles Fourier. Priyadarshini Motor Transport Cooperative Societies are organized for the benefit of fishermen, women, agriculturists, SCST. Correct answer option D, SCST. Which of the following is a primary cooperative society? SPCS, RAIDCO, IFCO, Rubbermark. Correct answer option A, SPCS. Camco was registered as per Dash Act, Kerala Cooperative Societies Act, Karnataka Cooperative Societies Act, Multi-Unit Cooperative Societies Act, Cooperative Societies Act of 1912. Correct answer option C, Multi-Unit Cooperative Societies Act. Name the only insurance cooperative society in Kerala. SPCS, Coins, Costec, Keltex. Correct answer option B, Coins. Name the country which IFCO and CRIPCO have fertilizer projects. Japan, Argentina, China, Oman. Correct answer option D, Oman. The authority competent to appoint employees in a cooperative society shall be registrar, state government, managing committee, chief executive of the society. Correct answer option C, managing committee. An inquiry conducted by the vigilance officer appointed under 68A of the KCS Act 1969 shall be completed within 60 days, 90 days, 3 months, 6 months. Correct answer option C, 3 months. The qualification of an auditor of a cooperative society shall be specified in dash of the KCS Act and Rules 1969. Correct answer option C, Rule 64A. Which one of the following is not applicable to the provident fund established in a cooperative society? It shall not be used in the business of the society. It shall not form part of the asset of the society. It shall be deposited in the financing bank. It shall be liable to attachment by a court or any other authority. Correct answer option D. It shall be liable to attachment by a court or any other authority. All sums due to government by a society, member or past member of a cooperative society, shall be recovered in the same manner as arrears of land revenue recovered on a certificate issued by registrar in form number dash of appendix 2. Correct answer option B, 13. The cooperative ombudsman shall be under the administrative control of state government, registrar, Reserve Bank of India, state government and registrar. Correct answer option A, state government. The Cooperative Arbitration Court shall pass an award within dash from the date of receipt of reference of a dispute. 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Correct answer option D, 1 year. Which among the following is not a permanent register of a cooperative society? Register of Fluid Resources, Chitti Minutes Book, Investment Register, General Information Register. Correct answer option B, Chitti Minutes Book. The period of State Cooperative Election Commission shall be 3 years or 62 years of age, whichever is earlier. 5 years or 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. 3 years or 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. 5 years or 62 years of age, whichever is earlier. Correct answer option D, 5 years or 62 years of age, whichever is earlier. The registration fee payable by a proposed Vanida Cooperative Society if the area of operation that society confined to a district. 100, 500, 1000, 5000. Correct answer B, 500. An application for membership in a credit society submitted by a person who is a member of another credit society shall be approved by the committee only within the permission of general body of the society, registrar, financing bank, state cooperative union. Correct answer option B, registrar. Form number 14 specified in appendix 2 of KCS rules 1969 shall be used for application for affiliation to state cooperative union, application for affiliation to Apex society, appeal to Kerala Cooperative Tribunal, certificate issued by registrar under rule 94. Correct answer option A, application for affiliation to state cooperative union. No notice of motion under Rule 43A of KCS Rules 1969 shall be allowed within dash from the date of assumption of office by the office bearers of the society. 1 year, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months. Correct answer option C, 6 months. The government nominee of an apex society may tender his resignation letter to government, registrar, managing committee of the society, president of the society. Answer option D, president of the society. At the time of winding up of a cooperative society, the reserve fund of that society shall be utilized first for meeting the debts of creditors, financing bank, shareholders, government. Correct answer option D, government. Every application to the government or registrar under section 87 of KCS Act 1969 shall be preferred within dash from the date on which the proceedings, a decision or order to which the application relates was communicated to the applicant. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3 year. Answer option A, 3 months. Any dispute arising towards the election of the managing committee of a cooperative society shall be filed before the civil court, registrar, government, cooperative arbitration court. Correct answer option D, cooperative arbitration court. An application for appointment under Rule 188A of KCS Rules 1969 shall be made within dash from the date of the death of the employee, 3 year, 2 year, 1 year, 6 months. Answer option C, 1 year. All appointments to the vacancies in the society shall be made by the committee within dash from the date of publication of the select list, 2 weeks, 15 days, 1 month, 60 days. Correct answer option C, 1 month. An application to set aside the sale of immovable property by sale officer shall be filed by the decree debtor within dash from the date of the sale, 30 days, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. Answer option A, 30 days. The sales minus variable cost is called marginal cost, contribution, fixed cost, gross profit. Option B, contribution. The concept of marginal costing is based on standard cost, fixed cost, variable cost, prime cost. Answer option C, variable cost. Analysis of the deviation from actual and standard cost is called variance analysis, cost analysis, inventory analysis, budget analysis. Option A, variance analysis. Cash and cash equivalent in the narrow sense means total asset, fund, current asset, fixed asset. Option B, fund. The balance of the cash flow statement is the increase or decrease of total asset, working capital, cash and bank balance, current asset. Option C, cash and bank balance. The position of the trader in relation to his business is reflected in his nominal account, real account, fictitious account, capital account. Option D, capital account. A technique adopted to arrive at a managerial decision to produce or purchase, standard costing, MIS, marginal costing, variable cost. Answer option C, marginal costing. A management accountant performs the important task of planning by coordinating, budgeting and standard costing, controlling, directing. Option B, budgeting and standard costing. When a payment is made by a check, credit the payee, debit the bank, debit the payee, debit cash account. Answer option C, debit the payee. An order drawn by a creditor on his debtor, promissory note, bill of exchange, bills receivable, bills payable. Option B, bill of exchange. The arithmetical accuracy of the books of account is proved by taking balance sheet, profit and loss account, cash flow statement, trial balance. Option D, trial balance. When an amount is spent on an existing asset for enhancing revenue earning capacity, that amount should be treated as maintenance expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, miscellaneous expenditure. Option C, capital expenditure. The journal entries necessary to transfer the opening stock, purchases, sales and return accounts to the trading account are called opening entries, closing entries, balancing entries, adjusting entries. Answer option B, closing entries. The difference between the purchased price of a fixed asset and the realized value of the asset if sold, relevant cost, opportunity cost, sum cost, input cost. Answer option C, sum cost. The cost which is partly fixed and partly variable is known as fixed cost, semi-variable cost, contract cost, marginal cost. Answer option B, semi-variable cost. The financial statement that indicates the state of affairs of a business at a particular moment of time. Trading account, balance sheet, profit and loss account, cash flow statement. Answer option B, balance sheet. Find out a liquidity ratio from the choices below. Equity ratio, profitability ratio, current ratio, turnover ratio. Answer option C, current ratio. Which one of the copies is coming under the category of leverage ratio? Current ratio, inventory turnover, debt equity ratio, net profit ratio. Option C, debt equity ratio. Long-term investment decision is by the application of budget control technique, capital budgeting technique, cost to volume profit analysis, break-even analysis. Option B, capital budgeting techniques. Project appraisal technique in which the time value of money is not taken into account. Accounting rate of return, net present value, internal rate of return, profitability index. Answer option A, accounting rate of return. Money laundering refers to conversion of asset into cash, conversion of money which is illegally obtained, conversion of cash into gold, depositing legally obtained money. Option B, conversion of money which is illegally obtained. When an endorser during endorsement waives the requirement of notice in case of dishonor of the instrument, such kind of endorsement is called conditional endorsement, sans recourse endorsement, endorsement in full, facultative endorsement. Answer option D, facultative endorsement. The liability of a guarantor is dash with the borrower. Collateral, joint and several, coextensive, secondary. Answer option C, coextensive. Under section 26 of Negotiable Instrument Act, which one is correct? A minor cannot draw promissory note or a check. A minor who has been admitted to the partnership firm can draw a check. A minor can draw, accept, endorse and negotiate bill of exchange, promissory note or check binding all parties except himself. A minor can be held liable for the bill of exchange he or she has accepted. Correct answer option C. A minor can draw, accept, endorse and negotiate bill of exchange, promissory note or check binding all parties except himself. The carting of pan has been introduced to ensure that bank accounts are opened by the customers by following proper procedures only. The bank accounts provide information about tax revenue, that more people are brought under tax net and voluntary compliance of tax procedure is ensured. All of the above. Answer C, that more people are brought under tax net and voluntary compliance of tax procedure is ensured. BCSBI is Banking Codes and Standard Board of India. Banking Codes of State Bank of India. Bankers Code to Small Business Initiative. Basic Code and Standard for Banking Institutions. Answer option A, Banking Codes and Standard Board of India. The word customer is defined in Negotiable Instrument Act, Banking Regulation Act, Reserve Bank of India Act, KYC Guidelines. Option D, KYC Guidelines. A banker-customer relationship in case of cash credit with credit balance is that of creditor, debtor, principal and agent, beneficiary, trustee, debtor, creditor. Option D, debtor, creditor. In each of the following mortgages, the loan can be recovered from income of the property instead of the simple mortgage. Use of fractionary mortgage, English mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale. Option B, use of fractionary mortgage. Why RBI has stipulated that banks should lend some minimum prescribed loans to priority sector? Priority sector is a part of socio-economic development obligation of the banks, so emphasis on it is required. As the lending is of small amount, the risk of NPA is not much, so banks should have such lesser portfolio. Banks were reluctant to give loans to the sector as they get less interest. It is conditioned from World Bank. Option A, priority sector is a part of socio-economic development obligation of the bank, so emphasis on it is required. Who issues government securities? Central government, Reserve Bank of India. Respective state government who is raising the funds through it, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Option B, Reserve Bank of India. Who is as authorized to issue guidelines for the issuance of prepaid instruments which are in the nature of smart cards? RBI as per the provisions of Payments and Settlement System Act 2007. RBI as per the provisions of Banking Regulation Act 1949. National Payment Corporation of India under the provisions of Payment and Settlement Systems Act 2007. Securities and Exchange Board of India. Answer option A, RBI as per the provisions of Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. As per RBI guidelines for opening savings account of SHGs, banks should insist KYC verification of all members. KYC verification of the office bearers only shall required. KYC verification of president only, none of the above. Option B, KYC verification of the office bearers only shall required. Farming of horticulture crops along with the animal husbandry and fisheries at one place is called mixed farming, composite farming, integrated farming, multi-farming. Option C, integrated farming. What does the DCB statement of PACS indicates? Total loan demand of PACS, total recovery of PACS, total overdues of the PACS A, B and C. Option D, A, B and C. Which of the following is not a function of NABARD? Providing finance, maintaining RIDF, inspection of RRBs and cooperative banks, providing credit to poor under financial inclusion. Option D, providing credit to poor under financial inclusion. A customer has balance in his savings bank account. In which of the following cases, banker's write-off set-off can be used for recovering of a loan? A bank guarantee issued by the bank. A term loan has been sanctioned and the installment is still to fall due. A cash credit limit is sanctioned to the party and it is running regular. Customer is guarantor in a loan account of another person and that person has defaulted in repayment of the loan. Option D. Customer is guarantor in a loan account of another person and that person has defaulted in repayment of the loan. Hot listing of credit card means enhancement of amount of limit in the card, blocking the operations of the card, reducing the amount of limit in the card, listing the card on more than one network. B. Blocking the operation of the card. No banking company shall hold shares in any company, whether as pledgee, mortgagee, or absolute owner of an amount exceeding 30% of the paid-up share capital of that company, 30% of its own paid-up share capital and reserve, whichever is less between A and B, none of the above. Option C, whichever is less between A and B. While appraising a credit proposal, the officer concerned points out to the firm that their net working capital is negative. What does it mean? Long-term liabilities are more the current liabilities. Fixed assets are more than the current liabilities. Current assets are less than the current liabilities. Current liabilities are more than fixed assets. Option C, current assets are less than current liabilities. The object of showing more profit than actual one is to deceive competition, to mislead income tax authorities, to purchase shares in the market, to win confidence of the shareholders. Option D, to win confidence of shareholders. The term due to in audit denotes asset, liability, income, none of these. Asset. A written evidence in original is said to be primary voucher, secondary voucher, collateral voucher, none of these. Primary voucher. A difference in figures is dash and causes for their existence are brought to light. Reconciled, overwritten, suppressed, corrected. Reconciled. What is created for meeting unknown future losses? Reserve, depreciation, provision, sinking fund. Provision. The main object of the audit of daybook is to verify whether all the receipt and payments are properly recorded, to verify the bank balance, to verify the asset and liabilities, to check the bank balance, to check the stability of internal check system, to verify whether all the receipt and payments are properly recorded. Errors other than error of principles is generally called as dash errors, omission, commission, compensatory, clerical. Clerical. The special type of accounting procedure followed by district wholesale cooperative store is single account system, double account system, double compartmental system, none of these. Answer option C, double compartmental system. All business transactions are firstly recorded in the journal, ledger, trial balance, posting. Journal. Audit notebook is kept by auditor, secretary, joint director, assistant director. Auditor. Trial balance is a account entry, cash book statement. Statement. While preparing final accounts of a cooperative society, overdue interest shall be shown on the income side of profit and loss account, expense side, asset side, liability side. Asset side. Examination of transaction with the help of documentary evidence is called verification, vouching, auditing. C. Vouching. The maximum audit fee payable by a cooperative society is 50,000. 20% of the net profit, 1 lakh, 10% of the net profit, 1 lakh. Team audit was introduced in the year 1988, 1978, 1998, 2008. A. 1988. It has been made obligatory for the auditor to submit the report within dash days from the completion of the audit. 15 days, 30 days, 60 days, no time limit. B. 30 days. Which of the following is an audit under practical point of view? Government audit, audit by accountant general, private audit, final audit. D. Final audit. Depreciation on livestock is calculated under dash method. Fixed installment, diminishing balance, revaluation, none of these. Revaluation. In which case it was stated that the auditor is not a valuer. Kingston Cotton Mill case, London General Bank case, Oil Storage Company case, RVS William case. Kingston Cotton Mill case. Which one of the following is not a statutory reserve? Education fund, dividend equalization fund, reserve fund, member relief fund. B. Dividend equalization fund.